Hey guys, it's Rhonda, and I just want to drop a really quick video today talking about making stickers. All right. I get a lot of questions about whether or not you should put the white border on a image when you're making stickers or if you shouldn't, especially, considering a lot of times the people who are buying your printable stickers are people who have cutting machines like a Cricut or a Silhouette machine. So I am here inside of my Silhouette Studio software. I want to show you what happens, if you don't add the border and what happens if you do add the border. Okay. So I'm going to drag in a image right here. This is, boy, he is huge. Look at him. I don't know why he's so big. Let's make him, alrighty, there he goes. Let's rotate him. So she, and this is a prompt that I put in my private community this morning, the coffee raccoon. Okay, so if you don't put the border on it and somebody brings it into their cutting machine software, and I zoomed in real close so you see how we have this red outline here. Because it had a transparent background, my software automatically knows where the edges of my image are, and that's where it puts the cut lines, okay? But you see that we have these little hearts here too. So what my cutting machine is going to do is it's going to cut out this raccoon, and then it's going to cut out all these little hearts separate, and even these little bits and bobs down here at the bottom. Now I could break this apart and, move things around and get rid of them and stuff like that. And that's all well and good for me, because I know exactly how to do that, and it doesn't bother me to do that. But you get people, who buy your files who want them to be able to just work as they expect them to work immediately without having to do any changes themselves. Okay. So this one would require work. Now here is one that I added the borders to. Okay, and let's gonna make him smaller too. All right, let's bring this in and I'm gonna rotate it. Now, do you see where my cut lines are on this one? It is offset from the design. So it's going to get our little hearts in there. It's even going to get our little bits and bobs in there down at the bottom. And I can just pop this right in here to my cutting software, and my machine knows to cut it with this little border. And easy peasy, super easy to do. I don't have to do any thinking. I just line it up on my cutting mat where I want it to be, and that's it. I go from there, But with this one, I would need to work. I would need to break it apart. In fact, let me show you what I would have to do. Now, I could just do an offset. I could grab this, come over here to my panel and create an offset. And that should do it. Okay. But let me zoom back in here. Now I have two cut lines. Do you see that? I still have this one around the edge, but then I also have that one there. So what I would have to do is let's select the raccoon. Then I have to come up here and turn off that cut line. And, while it doesn't take but a second to do it, for some people that may not be an effort they want to go through. Okay. When it's super easy for me to add these borders for them while I am creating the image. Okay. I want to make as little work as possible for my customers. Now, if you wanted to, you could always do 2 copies. If you're doing, sticker sheets, a bundle of sticker sheets, you could absolutely do 2 copies in each product that you're offering to download. You could do a sheet with no borders, and you could do a sheet with borders. It would be completely up to you, but that gives your customers options. But if you are only doing one, I would always recommend going with the borders if you're going to do, printable stickers, because typically that is how people will cut them out. If they don't want that, if they don't want the border, again, it is a little bit of work for them now, but all they have to do is select this And we cannot edit this. I thought we could a little bit. Oh, we just have to trace it. I'm sorry. I'm just having one of those days where I know what I need to do. Let's trace, and you can adjust. Okay, and it did trace. I'm not liking that at all. But yes, you could trace this and do it that way to get it with no border. But I would recommend supplying 2 copies in each product. I would do one with border and one without. That way, like I said, people who don't want the border or want to be able to make that border as big as they want or as small as they want, they can do that on their own. And then for the people who want as little bit of work as possible, always include the one with the border. Okay? So I hope you guys found this helpful. I get these questions a lot on stickers specifically. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll answer as soon as I can. Thanks again so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. If you could take just a second to like and subscribe, I would super appreciate that. And I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.